Hello everyone. Hope y'all are having a good night out there. Hope everyone's week went well. We are here on the eve of the weekend, Friday night. We're gonna do a bunch of Prot Warrior gaming tonight. Hey everybody. I still have some crests I need to farm, and I'm just honestly loving playing Prot Warrior on live right now. So yeah, we're gonna do that tonight. Looks like WoW Sound is once again not getting picked up by OBS. I don't know what the issue is here. Let's try that. Nope. Alright, well, if we have to restart at some point, it'll probably start getting picked up. But anyway, how's everyone out there doing tonight? Everyone tuning in on Twitch and YouTube, thank you all for coming by to hang out. I really appreciate all you guys. Hope everyone's had a excellent Friday. You can settle in and get some stuff done tonight. I did have the thought that maybe we'd look to see if there's any mythic groups looking for a tank. See if we can kind of juice the raid vault up a little bit. I don't want to lead a whole mythic bug, but if there's one looking for a tank, get a couple of bosses done. Yeah, nothing that really looks like it's close to being full. We just do keys. Let's go slam a bunch of keys tonight. Yo, how's it going, Baktash? Glad to see you around. How are you doing tonight? Figure I'll start with Mikey here. I've got a no-cood plus 11 right now. Go crush that. Have an 8 bracket knife in your keys tonight. Can frost you on a 515. Ooh. I just need Aspects Crest, so I'm totally down to do that. In fact, we could just start there as a warm-up if you'd like. You send you an invite. Eight Breckenhide. Hey, how's it going, Tarix? Got the Evoker to awaken LFR rating level. Learned nothing doing heroics except the buff on the move. Yeah, heroic dungeons are, you don't learn much in those for sure. Yeah, the gear comes pretty fast this season with all the stuff that's available now. Glad you're able to get some progress done on it yesterday. / today. A 304 healer? I know it's just an 8, but like... put in some effort, man. Put in some effort before you apply to someone's key. Like, you can just go to the auction house and just buy 451 gear, gain 150 item levels for like... I mean, okay, so don't buy the goggles. Like, everything else is like so cheap. I'll pick up this Evoker. Five's 27 warrior there with kid solo M0s. I mean, probably, but like to me, it's just a matter of principle. Like, go do a world quest or something, you know? Like, 304 is just disrespectful. It's your key. If you really want me to invite them, I will. Oh, hell no, he says. Yeah. Let's see, I will port over to Brackenhide while we're waiting for more people to queue up. I think it's a little risky too on Afflicted Week to have your healer be like that low on item level. Because like we're already Warrior and DK. We have no dispels. That healer's gonna die to like every tick of AoE damage and then not be able to dispel the Afflicted. Patience. Just a few minutes of patience usually results in much smoother keys in my experience. Rooting for them in spirit only. We got a 511 Shadow Priest named Bitcoin. That's a pretty good one. Honestly, they'll bring PI. There we go. This is, well, oh man. I don't know. I don't like having 3 or 4 people, or 3 out of 5 people with no dispel. I mean, I've done it, but it can get ugly really fast. Right on, Boktosh. I try not to be too picky, but you know, just waiting a few minutes for the right group is usually makes your Mythic Plus nights go a lot smoother, you know. Triumphant roar echoes from atop the seat of the aspects as in Azuro, the Unbound Legacy is formed. Remember when that was getting spammed like every 5 minutes at the end of Season 2? There we go. This healer should be fine. Andrew Pala. There we go. This mage says time to see what pre-patch did to my damage numbers. I like that note. I like the Moxie. They canceled. They canceled. This 3k warrior is really, really tempting. Let's make sure the evoker has his dispel talented. He's got both of them talented. Alright, that makes me feel okay about bringing in another Zugger. Zug. Alright. Should be able to smash this pretty easily. Oh, looks like the Paladin's already inside. Alright, let's get buffed up here. Thank you for the feast. Alright, everybody said ready. Oh, the cat mount. Remember when they first released it and you could just like make it spam the meows? Try and get this hunter down the hill here. No, he doesn't want to come. There we go. Thank you for the grip. I'll make sure I kick the hideous cackles. I always get nervous when I when I see the frostworm flying off in the direction of stuff that hasn't been pulled yet. Watch out for the Rage Storm. So I got the Mythic Plus weak aura working, but it is not overriding the default UI. So I just have them both displayed there. Hopefully that isn't triggering anyone too much. It really bothers me, but I can just kind of deal with it. We're going to pull this pack into the next one. So give me a second to grab thread on everything here. Just a cool 1.5 million DPS from the Fury Warrior on this pull. I think I'm going to tweak my UI just a little bit. I'm not going to do it in mid-key, obviously. But I think I'm going to pull my party frames down and to the left a little bit so they're kind of under the interrupt tracker. Give myself a little more visibility right there. And then kind of match the timeline weak aura. I've been feeling lately like my my visibility is just a little bit cramped here. So if I remember, maybe I'll do that after this key. If not, maybe we'll get to it sometime in the next couple of weeks. Alright, boss time. It is always so tempting to move out of this at the last second. I never do, but the intrusive thought is there. Healer's still at absolutely full mana. Love to see it. Nice big pull here. Oh, we got stunned. That's not great. Don't want to do that. It doesn't matter because everything's already dead. Yeah, the way things are going this week, we're going to have to do a mythic raid at some point because we're just going to max out our gear so fast here. Keys are super chill right now. Ooh. That's got a little bigger than I intended. So we can survive it though. Is that big tree hustling in from down the hill a little bit? Uh-oh. I think we'll still be okay. We got tons of damage here. I lose a couple people with the healer down though. Oh yeah, see that's what you don't want, right? We lost both of our dispels. And so both of the afflicteds went off. Ended up not being too big a deal. Let's see, our paladin's almost back. We'll wait till he's all the way up here before we start pulling again though. We'll wait till the afflicted falls off before we start pulling again. Alright, here we go. Let me just take these ads into the boss. Go ahead and send Lust here probably. Or, you know, not. Wait, what? We must have, like, done a bunch of damage right at the perfect second so that he didn't actually gain his shield. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen on Treemouth. But I know there's been bosses in the past where you can do that. Like a car in, what's it called? The Bomsamdi dungeon. Made that fight ridiculously easy. The other side, that's right, that's it. The old cow dungeon. He's been eating himself. I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, I'm just thinking like we used it on the first pull. I mean, I guess we could just hold it all the way to the last boss, but then we're losing a use of it over the dungeon, probably. I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter too much. We're melting this place. Ran a 14, he went from 50% to 0. That's wild. That is wild. No, come on, give me a vulture. Taunt it. I was trying to pull those into the boss and they just died. Yeah, keys are significantly easier than they were last week for sure. He ate himself on the vine grip tank mechanic. Yeah, I don't know if that's what happened exactly, but like he definitely didn't swallow me. And he didn't get the enrage, so it's not like I wasn't standing in it or something. PG rated stream. Maybe Blizzard's just trying to patch it, still not fixed. Hey, Lil C, have you seen the new War Within cinematic that dropped? I have not watched it yet. Maybe we could watch it together after this key. It's not very long, right? It's just like a couple minutes. Real good. Cool. Love a good cinematic. 2.5 minutes. Yeah, we'll take a look at that after we're done this key then. Get a little break before the next one. We probably don't need all of this. Alright, well if we can skip face pulling the Hexer on the boss, then we'll be good to go here. I feel like it gets pulled about 80% of the time in a pug though, so we'll see how that goes. Just throw a warning on it. Looks like we avoided pulling it that time. It's padding away now, so we should be fine to have this totem over here. Let's keep an eye out for it. And then we just kill the boss. Easy. Nice run. Alright, let me pull up this cinematic here. Let's see. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna make sure I've got everything loaded up on. Yes, I gotta mute the music for a second too. Or just pause it, I guess. Here we go. And then I think this should work. Nope, that's not getting the audio. Maybe that. Nope. Okay, let me add Firefox's audio. Oh, apparently I already have it. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Nice, we got an earthen dwarf. Is that too loud? That feels a little loud in my ears. And our one-armed team in here. Good to me. Cool. Cave troll. Just getting a casual workout in. I like the armor straps getting pulled. It's just good cinematic. Ah, he's forging something. It's getting really loud to me. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Wow, that's cool. Having the shield on the one arm and the fire. Love that. Her eye lit up. Must be a paladin. Nice, and we have the spiders. Too bad there's no crab mode for the cinematic. That's what makes my paladin have glowing eyes in one arm. I have tier only stays left for 6 seconds. Spider City. That's gonna be the first raid. And there's Alatath. That was a really good hype trailer. That was really, really good. Looks like Minzo Baranzan. I wanna have fun. Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty sick trailer. That is very hype. There we go. All right. That animation is gorgeous. Yeah, WoW's cinematics have always been really, really good. The cinematic team for Blizzard just consistently crushes it. Hey, how's it doing, Cradius? Doing pretty good today. We just did a little warm-up key. And then watched the New War Within cinematic together. I have 2 more pieces of gear to upgrade with crests, and then probably just farm some more for my necklace at that point. So we're getting close. Getting real close. I'm gonna see if anyone in the guild wants to do some keys. You can definitely stick around if you want to, Baktash. Let's see, what did yours go to? We have 2 11 no-goods now. Got your purchase made nice. Ooh, we got a dad joke coming in. Alright. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. You're welcome, chat. Hopefully that doesn't scare anyone off. If it does, well then, I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. Yeah, you're probably in the wrong stream. We got a bunch of, like, maybe for the next ones and M0 World Tour for Terex on your evoker. We could take care of that after we do some keys. We could probably try to do a mail armor stack, so that we can get you some loot past. Although, I don't know, we'll see how many people we have with a hunter or shaman or evoker. Still sorting your UI too. Yeah, UI is actually pretty important for AUG, having everything set up. I think we can just do the 11, like, keys are not that hard right now. Hope everyone's having a good night so far. We've got a good start to stream here. Pretty hype cinematic. Crushed that +8 Brackenhide. Easy +3. As always, we're gonna have to wait a little bit for a healer, but shouldn't be too bad getting some 10s and 11s then. Oh, looks like we won't have to wait at all for a healer. Is Feral good now? Saw 515 doing like 415k single target. That's insane. I guess I don't know. I haven't played Feral in a while. I haven't really seen any Ferals either. Like they're pretty rare these days. I would love it if it was a viable spec though. It would make me much more inclined to play my druid, because playing Feral and Guardian like as off-spec main spec is pretty neat. Or and I can believe it in raid or 522 and can handily beat. Cool. Yeah, Guardian is strong. Like, for all the issues it has on paper, Bear is just really, really good. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a dispel first before I start grabbing like hunters and stuff. Big gripe, this is slower than it was. That can be kind of annoying. Something about the energy bar on Feral just feels a lot slower than other energy classes to me. Ret Paladin, Revengeance. It's pre-patch balance. You need to not look at numbers at all right now. Nothing tuning makes sense to the max level and hero talents. That's true. That's definitely true. I remember, this is going way, way back, but in the Wrath of the Lich King pre-patch, when Rat Paladins got Divine Storm, They would just like go into battlegrounds and one shot like 5 people at the same time. And then they were good in Wrath, but not like crazy OP. Pretty good about aiming the big dragon to not pull stuff. Yeah, you did it. You did a good, fine job in that dungeon. I just always get nervous because like you never know what's gonna happen when that dragon goes for his ride. Love feral offspec for my bear. Balances no bueno. I have liked balance in the past, but I don't know. I would rather just go feral and bear because then you can pretty much just like play the same armor and everything. Just get a few crit pieces for feral. If I can do it in Brack and Nelth, I'll be fine here. Oh, for sure. There's not a lot of places you can accidentally pull in No Cood. The area before the third boss, like there's a couple spots where you could, but I'm about to start pulling extra with arcane orbs and I won't apologize about it. Nice. Hey, Texas Cowboy, what weak aura am I using? I'm using Quasi's weak aura, or not Quasi's. This is Luxthos' weak auras for warrior here. So we were talking about Quasi's weak auras yesterday, and that kind of got in my head. I do use Quasi's plater profile. I used to set up stuff like this for myself a long time ago, but I don't really have time to keep up with everything on that level these days. And there are so many people who do like a professional quality job and then just give it away to the community for free. I'll take advantage of their work and then give them a shout out. I did want to move a couple things around here a little bit. Just right there. Boss rooms over a little bit maybe. And then I do want to move. So unmove. Oh no, I need to move that whole group. Oh, what did I do? Let's inch this one up a little bit. And then the Mythic Plus weak aura, which I think is not, or it is loaded. We'll find it in a second. I'm gonna check who's in the queue here. Ooh, we played the Shaman last night. He was really good. Here it is. I want to move this down so it's not overlapping with the default UI one as much. I guess we could just summon Odinson here. And then these guys are already here or in the dungeon, so should be good. For what it's worth, I installed Quasi's weak aura for Evoker. It's a good endorsement. I do need to update to his War Within plater profile. The Dragonflight one is fine for now, but I want to not forget and then like have to do that once the expansion's actually live and we just want to play. Let's see. I think. Oh, he might have just been in there. Okay, there he is. Looks like we're just waiting for the paladin to come on in. There we go. Give everybody battle shout. I'll throw Mikey in for this one, Bakhtash. Probably ride this lesson in the next pack here. So as soon as the longbow dies. So we do have a DK, so I could just hop over. Yeah, let's hop over. And shockwave. Oop, lost our healer. Oh, but we have raging. Just threw Stormbolt right into it. Do we? Yeah, we have the shaman buff. Right, that's Sky Fury. There it is. This does not feel like it's fortified at all. Wait, is the 20% nerf to fortified live? Nope, it's not. It's just easier than it was before the pre-patch. I know armor did get buffed, so that may have something to do with how like trash feels like it's not hitting too hard. Like I have 83% physical damage reduction, less against current target because it's a key, but Yeah, this stuff's getting melted. Alright, I'll go send it. I don't think we're gonna get to send the next one. Yep, no need. Nice fast kill. I did already +3 this place on an 11 in the pre-patch, so this is kind of how I expected it to go. Oh wait, now that I moved my Mythic Plus week, or it is overriding the default UI part. That's just how it goes, I guess. Notice a problem pointed out and it goes away when you try to fix it. Just standard IT stuff. You know, let's do these first. Reflect. I will take these orbs and no one else will. Oh, we lost Baktash. Resurrect our fallen comrade. Kill the totem, then I'll pull the little guys up here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. We lost our healer. Okay, we got a B-res out. That's good. It's our health potion. Lost our healer again. We got Rage Heart. Clutch Victory Rush. Okay, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse real fast. I don't have any mage food. Alright, here we go. Did I just not see his cast bar, or did he not cast Wind Surge? Wind Burst, there we go. We gotta take advantage of our spell reflect. This boss is gonna die fast. Hit it while we can. Did have an afflicted you off there, unfortunately. It's okay, the boss is pretty much dead. Get one final reflect in, maybe? No. Mistimed it. Alright, easy enough. Good, we got the big birds down in here. I'm just gonna AoE taunt everything. Apparently that guy still didn't want to be on me. Ah, come on. There we go. Nope, it's not going on them. Sometimes pinging stuff hard away or farther away is harder than I I'd like it to be. Ping system is pretty awesome though. Ooh. Make sure we're not sanding and stuff. Do the pack right down there next. Pull these guys into it too. That was a beautiful lineup with that frost storm right there. Trying to get stuff stacked nice and tight. Which can be a bit annoying with these big green orbs that get summoned over here. Well, you know what? Here. These guys are all right together, and this is what we need before we go to, boss. Love seeing those guys all stacked up like that. Add-on errors, what? It's like there was a patch this week or something. I feel like I missed something that I always pull, but I don't know what. Oh well. Nope. Wasn't fast enough. Bless up for having Berserker Rage. Those tornadoes are definitely moving different than they did. It's like they go all the way out and then they just go in a circle instead of coming back in. I'm not complaining because I think it actually makes it a little bit easier to avoid them on this fight, but certainly feels weird. Alright, now last time I was in here, I trolled pretty hard and missed the spot where you're supposed to go, so we'll make sure we pay attention and don't do that this time. I was just a little bit too far to the right and ended up going like all the way down the hill. Had to run in and get rest. Don't need to be doing that again. I think we're gonna end up needing one mob after boss. Okay, let's not charge over and pull the boss just yet. Alright, well, everything's lined up just about perfectly here. Oh, probably don't want to be standing in that. Reflect. Oh, alright. Just... Wait, what? He didn't... Okay. Reflect again. What? He didn't charge at the spear. That's... 2 dungeons and 2 bosses doing like a relatively big bug with one of their main abilities. Alright, let's get Baktash rezzed and then this pack over here. Let's see if we could get a cheeky extra kill in there. Oh, we got a necklace that we don't need. Ooh, polearm with avoidance. I'm assuming you probably don't need that, Boktosh, but I don't need it either. I got my Abyss weapons for Fury. Avoidance is kind of nice though, even though it's nerfed. Alright, let's see what that key went to. 13 Azure Vault. Probably don't want to run on a 13, but we could try it on 11. My key level is too high. Can you reduce it? Sounds good, Boktosh. Yeah, we'll definitely keep you around. I'll probably just drop the healer. We might have a guild healer who's looking to go. I think I'm back to 14 aspect crests right now, so I can't upgrade anything. But the next like 4 keys I think should allow us to. So, and after those we'll have fully upgraded gloves and chest, and then we'll just need to save up for the necklace upgrade, which shouldn't be too bad. The necklace upgrade will probably not happen tonight because that'll take 60 more. I'm at 12, so next for me as well. Nice. Yeah, I keep ending up at a point where I have like 2 crests left over. I have like just the unfortunate amount of untimed keys. It's all good though. We're at 525.31 item level in Prot spec now. Sweet, Wazard's gonna come. Necklace is holding us back for sure. But I want to get the, like, you just get more stats. You get primary stat from armor pieces, so even though these two are hero track, I'm just gonna go ahead and bump them up. Bump them up. We are approaching full power though. The tail end of the aspect crest grind. We've got, so what, like 30, 60, 120 left. Waz will make sure to get more dispels for you so you're not alone there. My aspirations are not nearly as high as yours. If I can do 520s, I'll be happy. I mean, I'm happy with what I've got. I just I don't know. I see something at 4 out of 6 and I feel compelled to finish maxing it out. But if we didn't make it in the expansion drop tomorrow, I wouldn't be too upset. What's the mage spec you've seen people wreck with this week? I know Ignite and I don't know what TOTM Touch of the Magi are bugged. So I don't know what is the juice for me to hop on tomorrow. We had, do we have a Frost Mage? No, we haven't had a Frost Mage. I don't know. I haven't seen a ton of mages and keys this week. We could check our raid logs, but I don't know how many mages we had in those either. Let me see if we had any on our Tuesday raid. We had a Frost Mage doing really good on Tuesday. But that was the only geared mage that I remember seeing so far. So Frost, I guess. At least for pre-patch. Then we shall be scientists and use all the colors to do damage the way God intended. Indeed. Indeed. I'm gonna get this balanced druid. Or no, that's a feral druid. Yeah, let's check out feral. Good things about them. Frost TK is pretty fun and easy. I don't do this unholy as well, or I try a few builds on it. I've always thought Frost TK was one of the easier specs in the game, and then I tried it in Season 2, and I could not beat, like, tanks on DPS. And then I tried Unholy, and I was, like, doing twice as much DPS, even though I felt like I was just hitting random buttons all the time. So, I don't know what to tell you about that. There's a no army build that slaps. Oh, where's the fun in that? Let's see, we've invited this evoker here, who's done a plus 17 Azure Vault. Let's see if he accepts. Nice. All right, let's see. Well, I'm running. We're doing 11. 11s have been like super chill so far this week. So I probably need to refile. I don't know. There's a possibility we do this dungeon in 21 minutes. I did plus 3, like a 10 and 11 yesterday, or a couple days ago. But I'm not going to bank on that, and I don't want to have to remember to do it with like 5 minutes left in the dungeon. I think the rest of my buffs should be good. We'll just go ahead and refresh the food buff. Yeah, necklace is the piece that's holding us back on item level, but I have my primary stat gem in here, and I could craft another. It's not that expensive, and like I can make them on my evoker. But I do have my flavor pocket on it, which I kind of want to keep because it's just nice to have that extra long food buff that sticks around. I do have other really good necklaces though, so only hero track though. Nothing on myth track so far, so I think we're just gonna upgrade this necklace once the time comes. All right. Oh, we got that blistering scales. 80. We're capped on armor with blistering scales. That's wild. Here we go, 11 Azure Vault. So I've noticed the default UI thing did appear, and I think it was after we killed the first boss. So we'll try and keep an eye on that in here. I think it's like it's being hidden when you start the dungeon, but then it's reappearing after you kill a boss. Seems to be what's happening. We'll see after we take out Lamore down here. Don't need to stand in that. I'll send an AMZ for a moment though. Ah, raging keeps getting me. I used to basically just dodging raging for the whole season. Alright, lay more, here we go. I hope you can hit those. I guess I can pull them a little closer. If he'll cooperate. That's gonna be some trouble. That might be a lot of trouble, actually. I'll see, I might be able to get all three of these. No, but we can get, okay, we got it covered. Okay, these should be a little easier to... Oh, well, I don't know if we get the one that's right under him, but... Also, I don't know if that matters. With the boss at 21%. Also, that one is just easier to soak than the others. Easy peasy. No, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Oh, we made it. So we left our evoker behind, but you know, if you have an Aug evoker in the group and you have to leave someone behind for a minute, probably not the worst choice. Oh, this is not overall. Oh yeah, we get to do some fun stuff here. Oh, we lost our druid. It's okay, because that gives me time to run around and pull these guys. Oh, lost our druid again. Do I get disoriented in the middle there? He says sorry watching Endgame. Nope, NP bro. That's hilarious. All right. Going down to the next level here. I almost want to go that way just because the second pack that I like to pull was right there. But we can pull these guys toward them. So make sure we don't get knocked off the edge. Make sure we don't get the party knocked off the edge. If we hug the middle here, we should be able to avoid those. Oh, we got the mini boss in here too. That's alright. Just try not to cleave people with the breath, as I almost nailed Baktash with it. Sorry, dude. usually pull the money boss with this bat, but this pack, it was not on the side. Save all our CDs for the boss. If we do it just right, we might be able to one-phase it. Watch that orb. Wise, watch the frontal. I was sad. Did Ultimate my monk and Ember went immune with less than 1k damage away from Touch of Death. Oh man. Yeah, that feels bad. Ooh. Okay, I need to be careful here. Yeah, I did an Ultimate on Tuesday, and we got him down to like 7 or 8% when he started running toward the middle. So me and our Arms Warrior both like chased him in and just were spamming execute trying to kill him. And I leaped out when he was at 2% and the shield went up, and our Arms Warrior did not and died, which is pretty comical. So he didn't get any damage on any of the ads. Alright, we're gonna pull a lot here. Basically this entire room. Also, we can just make this perilous for people and step on a couple of these runes. Just see what happens. Oops. Oops. Oh, there's one right in the middle there. Oops. I remember the first time I did this dungeon, all the way back on the Dragonflight beta, I saw those runes and I saw the circle. And so I'd made an evoker just to play around with it and see what it was like. I was like, wait a minute, what if I rescue someone into one of these? And then we both got polymorph for 20 seconds because I had no idea what it would do. We just had to sit there and wait because the healer ran off. couple of these guys too. It's going crazy. This is not quite enough. Did they like nerf the count that you get from some of these trash mobs in these dungeons? Because I feel like I'm pulling exactly what I have all season to get red to 100%. And I end up like just short. You gotta go fast. Yeah. This is not going to give me enough, so we'll get another frog. Might need two. Do we need this entire room? That doesn't feel right. How do you know you'll be short? The weak aura has like predictive, like it shows you how much more count you have in your pull. So you see we're at 93% right now, and then plus 7.07. So once this pull is over, we will have another 7.07%. I feel like I was usually able to leave one of the frogs alive. And we had to pull every single one of them in this key. I will show you after... I'll pull it up once we get on the book here. I believe it's just called Mythic Plus Timer. Yeah, Mythic Plus Timer. It's made by Relo, I think. It's supposed to like fully replace. It just did when I pulled it up. It's supposed to just like be a full replacement for like the in-game timer and everything. I've been using it all of Dragonflight. I love it. I think it's the same one they use on like the MDI broadcast too. Has been a little buggy in the pre-patch. It wasn't working at all at first, but it's been updated a couple times. But yeah, it's supposed to like fully replace all of this. I think when you engage a boss, the default UI shows up again right now. So I don't know if that bug has been fixed. They made execute hit really, really hard for Prot. I love that. Only got 5 off and it did almost 1,000,000 damage. Alright, here we go. I forgot to spell reflect that. Oops. almost missed that one. Could have been really bad. Oh, we got 1 stack of the dot. Should be able to live 1 stack. It's gonna hurt. Sorry, was. $36 points. Ooh, we got another 522 slot now. All right, on to the next one. Can I kiss you? No, I'm sorry. I'm a married man. I do not take kisses from other people. I'm glad I saved you, though. I don't know what you mean by that, but... Sorry you needed to be saved? He went back to Nokud. Let's see. There we go. We're going to upgrade chests first, I guess. She's a friend who's been looking for that weak ore for a while since she had reinstall once. Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy I was able to provide it. Had to reformat my computer and lost some weak ore. I was searching for them +1, and you gave it to my friend who sent it to me. Well, I'm glad we were able to get that to you. Yeah, it's super useful. Let's drop this down to an 11. You are very welcome, Tammy. I have a partner juice numbers. All good, all good. I'll give you a virtual high five. How about that? All right, let's do no coot here. Deal. Right on. Let's see. I don't know if anyone else in guild is looking for keys. Looks like Usul's already in one. Gotta take advantage of our portals now that they're account wide. What do you guys think has been the most ridiculous looking dragon riding mount so far? The one that kind of got me a little bit, I was looking at some earlier today, was the broom from the trading post a while back. Because when you do rolling surge, it looks like you're just getting, it looks like you're about to get thrown off of it. Ready, here we go. You spin around so fast. It's all wobbly. It looks pretty funny. The little basket. I don't have one of the baskets. I played Night Fae on a bunch of characters, and I don't think I have any of the baskets. Oh, there's this one. This one's actually kind of fun. The Diablo 4 mount. Because he just gets like fiery wings. Cartel's Master Gear Glider likes to bring my character until ready for mount. I'm in the crouch surfing animation always, even while off mount. Do the other discs do that? I have the red cloud. Nope. The surfboard is pretty cool, actually. I don't have Memoron's head, but I saw the animation from that on Reddit, I think. That's pretty cool. The helicopter part like goes behind you when you hit Rolling Surge. I haven't tried the parrots. I guess this is one of these was already a dragon riding mount, so that does look kind of silly. And there's the classic sun-warmed fur line. It just looks silly because it's like bouncing through the air. And then a cat spinning around is just always great. So we think this 521 rat probably. Should be fine. Try to make sure we get a lust here though. Let's make sure he has his dispel at least. Yep, Quinstoxins. Let's go. Avocados. Shaman might be my new favorite class to have in a party. That raid buff is so nice to have when you're playing warrior. I just realized I paused the music when we watched the cinematic, and I never turned it back on. Gotta keep things groovy here. I need to refile again. I need to rerun my weapon as well. Food buff is fine though. Oh, let's do the cat. Let's ride the cat. Be a speedy cat. This cat's got the zoomies. Just absolutely melting this pack. I do kind of love how like the dungeons just feel really good right now. I know that will probably not persist into the War Within, at least if what I've done on beta is any indication of how it's actually going to be. We'll see how tuning goes though. At least we won't have to deal with stuff like Afflicted anymore. From my lips to every deity's ears. Perhaps someone will help us. I'd rather have Explosive back than another round of Afflicted though. As a prop pal, I didn't mind it. It was others that drove me nuts. Others that drove me nuts, not catching them in pugs. Black Dust, you almost got one shot there. Sorry about that. I don't know if I bring an explosive back. I have too many bad memories about explosive. I remember being there in the first week we had explosive in Underrot. And like every one of the orbs in the boss fight spawned an explosive. There's like 500 of them all over the room. Just constantly having to tab target to them. I'm not saying Afflicted is good, but Afflicted is definitely frustrating as a Prot warrior, because it's like, there's just nothing I can do about it. Afflicted and Incorporeal. Like, I can deal with one Incorporeal every few minutes. I really, like for Incorp, if they had just made it so you CC at one time, and then it's gone, I feel like that would have been pretty fair. And then every class would have had at least something they could do every time it's up. But Afflicted, and like I played a DK in Season 3 too, so it's like almost a year I've been playing a tank that can't do anything about Afflicted. You playing a DK? I guess if you're a Paladin fan, then like DK is the exact opposite, at least lore wise and like flavor wise, right? Suppose that makes sense. I'm just liking Warrior right now too much to play anything else. At least too much to main anything else. Prot Pal, interrupts for days, cleanse, off healer. Yeah, I mean, I know the strengths that Prot Paladin has, and I played it as an alt in the past. It can do some really fun stuff. It's just not, it's not my favorite. DKs are just dead paladins. I don't know. There's hardly anything like a good old death grip. Being able to self-sustain forever is always nice. Warriors are baby paladins. When they grow up and stop throwing temper tantrums, they learn to throw hammers instead. Yeah, I mean, we do literally have rage as a resource, so you're not totally off on that. Where do monks fit into your tank lore? As demon hunters would be the edgy paladins, right? More just lore for plate wearing tanks. That's fair. Carthage gave you a great intro Pally Monk transition. Translation. And remix Dread Druid tanking as well. I've always had a soft spot for the old bear tank. Bear was well, Druid was my original main in vanilla. Was usually forced to play Resto in those days. But I did get to do a bit of tanking. It's certainly changed a lot over the years, though. My other half started vanilla. I started the end of BFA with my Prot Paladin. Having grown up as a player to feel confident playing other classes wasn't the last season I even did. Consider different spec. That's fair. I think there's definitely something to be said for like mastering your main spec over a long period of time. The reality is, unless you're, I mean, even if you're trying to do something like push all the way for the Mythic Plus title, like you can do that with almost any spec. Almost any spec, almost every season. It may be a lot harder sometimes, but yeah, I'm definitely a WoW veteran. I've been playing. I was in college when I launched, and I bought it on my way home from class on launch day back in 2004. But I grew up playing Blizzard games, so when I heard that they were making an MMO, I was super hyped. And like being in college is like the perfect time in life to get into an MMO. You just have like so much free time in college, more than you'll ever have the rest of your life. I know a lot of college students don't believe that, but it's definitely true. And you're still at the age where like you can stay up all hours of the night and not be wrecked for weeks. Can we get these? There we go. We got the birds. A lot of fun at no coot on my warrior on the tornado boss. Intentionally melee to spell for boss for massive damage. Yep, that's what I did. And spell reflect is now like, yeah, I got like 6 million damage on it in that fight. You can also spell reflect the last boss. You can get almost every tank buster in phase 3. I think like the 3rd or 4th one, depending on timing, might not be ready just in time. A lot of packs in here have stuff you can reflect too. This is such a fun dungeon for Prot Warrior. Yeah, how's it going, Thamriel? Keys are going pretty well tonight. We've done a bunch of 11s pretty easily. Love being able to steal a minion as blood DK with control undead. Yeah, that's always fun. You got quite a few to choose from in this place too. So I've learned the hard way, the mob does not disappear when you mount up and instead runs you pulls everything in the dungeon. Yeah, you gotta be careful in this place with that. That's hopefully a lesson you only have to learn one time. Run final boss and just 8,000 mobs come streaming in the middle of the intermission. Oh no. I don't know. It's really funny when stuff like that happens though. So it's certainly less funny in the moment, but alright, one more. Actually, we probably need 2 more trash pulls here based on last time. Yeah, because this stuff's only getting us to 93. Trying to figure out what else I usually pull. Because I don't pull anything that has the beast collars. Hindsight realizing what it was, hilarious. Yeah, in the moment when it's like you're doing the last boss and then you wipe without any idea what's going on, that's pretty annoying, but in hindsight that is pretty hilarious. Alright, I think the play is we just pull the 2-pack that we've been killing at the end of the dungeon after the boss into the mini-bosses. I think that's going to be the play. Oh, I went the wrong way. Yeah, those tornadoes are definitely behaving differently. Oh, we got an awkward spot here. So these things go away pretty quickly. Stack them up again. Stuck in combat. Alright, kitty time. Whee. Wait, Bucktosh. What did you do? What happened? He take off and launch and sucked you back to the ground. Oof. Alright, I'm gonna... Glad you made it back in here. Oh. He just sniped Waz. Did I aim the charge at him? That's my bad. Alright, here we go. Lost our paladin. Oh no. Getting aggro on all these while people are going ham is always a bit of a challenge. Oh, no, he got legendaried. He got legendaried by one of the swirlies. That's classic. Oh, I should have spell reflected that. He did charge that time. I don't know why he didn't charge last time we were in here. I remember to reflect that one. Yeah, I won't quite have enough time for that third one. I don't think you can reflect. The first two you can, I think. Easy key. Don't need this ring. Pretty sure everyone's just running double fire damage rings these days, but doesn't hurt to ask. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. These are the two mount rings. Alright, I'm only onto it for sure then. Go get ourselves a little otter. Whenever I remember to do that. Key went to Older Man. I'll get a decent chunk of score out of there. Alright, chest is about to be fully upgraded. Just gloves and neck. Mostly asking because I want to give Waz the freedom to say no to Olderman. I know most people it's not their favorite. Oh, Wazzer needs a little bit. Don't punish with the 11. Alright, we can do it on a 10. Alright, well, since Wazzer needed a few minutes, I'm going to go grab that otter mount. I think it's these 2 rings you need. It's like the 2 rings from dungeons and then 2 necklaces from the raid from Vaulting Incarnates, right? Pretty sure that's what it is. If Waz needs to be punished, I'll take Mythic Plus for him. We're not trying to punish our healers. At least not Wazzer, he's cool. Alright, one thing I noticed There is a ton of gold on the map in World Quest right now. There's like probably 5 or 10,000, like between 5 and 10,000 gold on the map in World Quest right now. Kind of crazy. Also, I mentioned this the other day, but in case anyone wasn't there, if you like doing old dungeons for gold farming, that got significantly buffed with the pre-patch. Thank you again for sharing that week, or I very much saved what may have been left of my sanity. Well, I'm happy to keep people from going insane. That always feels like a good thing. And no problem. I'm always happy to answer questions about like UI or anything like that. Higgins, how to get buffed? The vendor price of items, well, I guess just like vendor price of items is based on their item level, right? And the item level of stuff from old dungeons and raids got buffed pretty significantly. It's like, I don't, you might even be able to see them in the dungeon journal. So like, even like Molten Core, I ran it the other day. Yeah, like the weapon, like everything is item level 148 in Molten Core now. So the weapons are vending for like 30 gold. Before the patch it was like 5 gold. And then like the rest of the stuff isn't super valuable, especially the jewelry. But if you go into like a mid expansion, like I did which one? No, not Legion. I did Blackcrack Foundry on Mythic, and I made about 5,000 gold for clearing the whole thing. Like the weapons there are vending for over 100 gold. Armor pieces are like, I don't know, like above like 30 to 50 depending on the slot. So there's just a lot of value there. That's great. I know what I have to do now. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good way to get some transmog too. Let's see. Who's the guy I need to talk to? Tatu Kiaka. I don't know who that is or where they're standing. Not tattoo. How do they spell again? Is it 2 T's? Star tat. No. Okay, not over in this area apparently. I am in the right zone, right? Yeah, Iskara. Here we go. Oh, wait. I already have that one. The raid one I don't have. Okay. I must have gotten this in season 1 and completely forgotten about it. Alright. Well, we get some gold then. We'll go do a couple of these world quests while we're waiting for people to come back. Yeah, no, the dragon riding ones give like 500 each. I try to do those every time. Such a good consistent source of gold. like regular world quests too, give a lot when they prot gold, and this time, at least on North America, they seem to have procced a bunch of gold ones. Let's see, I don't know if I got these ones. I did not. There's only one ooze in there. Alright, now we gotta find the trees, which I think are outside of the village here. Here's one. Do we have any corrupted trees around here? Fine. Little knoll. Here we go, here's one. There's some inside here. Kind of doubt that. Knolls don't seem like the kind to have trees inside the house. Or cave, I suppose. Or anywhere, it looks like. I saw one. Oh, we got someone else doing the quest, that's why. Got a few other people doing the quest. Another great source of gold is the Call to Arms app. Shows whatever Call to Arms pops for anything. Run them on heroics. Oh, yeah. That's pretty useful. That is a useful add-on. Hopefully I don't completely snipe this guy's kill. Just want to get a tag on the tree. Oh, I didn't get credit for it. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, Keystone Master on that character, and you don't have any. You have 4 dungeons with no tyrannical score. That's funny. This is a surprisingly annoying world quest to try to do. There's a bunch of other people around. Also, wasn't expecting a bunch of other people to be doing this world quest at like 11:40 at night. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and list us for Olderman. I'll try and wait for Waz, but might only have time for one more key tonight, so I don't want to push it off too long. If we do it fast, I can do 2 more probably. Trying to get low Niffin rep capped out with this rep buff, and it's been a pain with how many people are doing world quests. Yeah, I think Niffin is the only one I didn't max out. I think I'm at like 15. Forgot to cleanse the one I just killed down here. Oh, where was it? No. Here, right here, I think. No. Maybe here? There we go. I would prefer to get 2 DPS with the spells. Here we go. 600 gold incoming. Hopefully this one is less annoying. Just want to be smelly. It's a pretty great title. I'm in no rush. Wake up like 6 p.m. and play all night. Cool. Yeah, I have kids, so I cannot be doing that these days. This paladin's probably good. Just got back to it. Your oldest is 22. Youngest about to turn 20. Oh yeah, so I'm on the other end of it. My oldest is almost 9, and our youngest is 1.5. Getting closer to 2 now. He's behaving more like a 2-year-old than a 1-year-old, so we're very much in the thick of it. We've got 2 others in between. We love it though. Had kids early, so I'm turning 40 in April. Already retired, and kids are grown, so can't complain. Yeah, that's kind of living the dream, being able to retire that young. Yeah, I started. We started. I was in my late 20s. Wife was in her mid 20s. So probably a little bit more like, I don't want to say normal, but that's a medical retire from military, not like a full-blown retirement, but I can live comfortably. Took a paladin, you're gonna apply? I mean, we could still get another paladin in here. Yeah, if you want to apply, just let me know what your name is. Your character name. Got you. Alright, I want to give Waz like 1 more minute. Looks like he might be back. See if he accepts. There we go. Alright, older man. There we go, the full plate stack here. Almost full. I guess we could have a Holy Paladin too, but I have a ton of drums. I'm kind of assuming these drums won't be usable at level 80. They didn't add that text in yet, so. But that's been the case for like several expansions in a row. I'm gonna have to rebuff pretty much everything except my weapon. I still don't need to redo the food buff, but we will. Might as well get it back up there to 2 hours. Thank you once again, everyone who's been hanging out tonight and chatting and lurking. I appreciate all of you. It makes it a lot more fun and easy to stream when there's people around, even if it's just a number in the chat window or in the metrics. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, let's get our zoomies here. Yeah, this trash still hits kind of hard. The basilisks, especially, like their bleed is just really nasty. Not a lot you can do about it with a warrior. Just pop a defensive and hope you get healed. Good thing is we have a very trustworthy healer here. Make sure everybody comes on in. You'll do the doors first since we use drums on the trash. Just watch the frontals here, my melee friends. Hey, how's it going? Is that someone hopping into Discord chat? Sorry if there's random replies and statements that don't make sense. Looks like Uldaman is not quite working with the Mythic Plus Weekora. It's tracking the trash at least, which it wasn't tracking the trash the other day, so that was quite dangerous. I love reflecting those chain lightnings. Bromac. One thing there earlier, just because you can touch it at the time immediately doesn't mean you should. Hit it before you started his cast so it didn't interrupt. Oh no. Aw, nice. I reflected that chain of lightning and it killed the Geomancer. just go boss. Let's go get our, I forgot to do the one on the door for him. We can do this one when we wait for the door to open. All three of these gathered up, and then shockwave. Yeah, missing the benefit of the totem on Bromek is pretty rough. Nice. All right, big pull coming here. Sorry, little C. Let you die there. Oh, he didn't let us out, yeah. Still, my apologies. Sometimes if there's a big pull and you have to hit your AoE buttons, it's easy to get greedy, right? Reflect that cursive stone. Oh boy. There's a lot of earthquake on the ground there. Just doing some keys. Oh, that was thank you for the poison dispel there. That was a lot of stacks. That got nasty. Another fight we can abuse spell reflect on. See, we got yeah, just 2 million damage out of spell reflect on that fight. Feels pretty good. There we go, got it. Just line aside everything right now. See you, Dave. All right, on to the dragons. One proc warrior trick, if you guys didn't know. So with Rumbling Earth, if you hit Shockwave on 3 targets, you get a reduced cooldown on it. It does not have to stun the targets, it just has to hit them. So as long as you get them in the cone, you can get your reduced damage even if there's stun immune targets in there. It can be really useful if there's like a boss fight where there's like 2 ads and then the boss. If you hit the boss with it, that counts toward cooldown reduction on it. 2 tokens dropped in Nighthold, right? Am I losing it? It's only Nighthold and it drops specific class tier. Could sworn it was supposed to have like tokens. I thought it was tokens too. It might be like a legacy loot thing. I don't know, when I did Blackrock Foundry, I got like mostly just tier items, and then I did get 1 token. Although I think it was the no, I got a helm token that I was able to use, and I got the like quest token that I think I still have my bags. Yeah. From Blackhand. I got 3 of those, but only one of them was for Warrior. Yeah, I thought it was tokens in Nighthold, but maybe not. Blackhand is still the most visually cool fight they've ever done. Star Augur comes close, but Blackhand was incredible. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard fight for them to ever beat on like encounter design and visual quality. Like the first time you saw that, like you actually fall through the floor on that fight. So cool. To the next breath, I'm gonna move the boss. Actually, the boss is gonna die before he finishes it. Nice. Another 36 points. Yeah, that's a good run. Ooh, nice. I got a full vault of 522s now. That feels really good. We'll save us some... Well, if it's a chest or gloves, it'll... Actually, it probably won't save us any crests. Because I think I'll be full 522 plus by then. Still, it's the principle of the thing. Alright, let's see. I go upgrade my gloves. It's getting late, but I think I got one more in me. Depending on what the key went to. Ruby light pulse. Oh, we can do Ruby. It's a fast one. Any of you guys who want to stick around for that are more than welcome. Cool. Drop it to an 11. I think I've already done... I did a 10 Ruby light pulls. It's pretty easy. Did I mark you or someone else? I did not mark you. I am bad at even like remembering to mark myself when I'm tanking. Someone give you a star. You got a gold star for winning on DPS. I don't know if that's what it's for, if it was like for a mechanic, but that's fun. Oh, I'm remembering I have the hammer to repair my shield. And I can also do bracers and belt, so we'll do that real quick before I spend gold on repairs. Definitely slacked on professions on my alts this expansion, and then by the time I decided to main warrior, it was just like I didn't even care anymore. But I can do a few things. Do a few things with blacksmithing. I'm gonna drop this other red paladin and see if we can get a proper bloodlust. Let's see, Waz might want to go to bed, but he might be down for another key. Hates the dragon, but okay. There we go. Got a big shaman. Augury is such a good trinket. Look at that damage. 34 million damage in that key. 10% of overall. It's pretty consistent across keys too. Well, I don't have any other ones saved, but what's my crit at? My crit is actually really high. 40, no, it was higher earlier. 29%. I don't know what I changed around. Did 23 million for you? I mean, it's always, yeah, it's going to be a higher percentage of tanks damage, but that's a big damage difference too. I thought it was higher than that. And my haste is like, well, I have Into the Fray. My haste is really high. I mean, all stats are pretty high right now. Oh, I know what it is. I was looking at my stats earlier with my speed set on, and both of my speed rings have crit. Ooh, we've cracked 526. Yeah, it does a ton of damage for Prot. I'm very glad I purchased it and not one of the other trinkets that all the tier lists are saying grab. One upgrade from 518, nice. Still rocking a champion head. Ooh. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky with, like, I've been doing keys for about half the season on my warrior. I didn't do keys for like the first, I don't know, 7 or 8 weeks. And I still ended up with like 3 myth track tier pieces and then belt and boots as well. And then you just get a ton of coverage from all the bullions. Well, I did spend bullions on both upgrading Fearlath and grabbing a 528 Ashkander, just so I could have this for leveling. But having both of the fire damage rings and both of the Farak trinkets on 535 is really, really fun. I'm gonna actually pull like back around the corner here a little bit, so those casters run in. I guess I didn't actually tag him. Oh well. We can meld this back. Sorry about that, was. Didn't mean to stress you out there. Pulling this guy, I guess we might as well pull a few others in. Keep it somewhat efficient. I have a feeling we're going to be way overcount with this guy, but what are you going to do about it, you know? Charge the boss. Yeah, this is another good fight for Spell Reflect. Oof. That was a lot of damage. Just kind of added up from reflecting the shards, basically on CD. We got a cool almost 2 million damage spell reflected on that fight. Go right, try to skip Thunder Face. Yeah, we will pull Flame Goulet. We'll do our best to skip Thunderhead. In my experience, he gets pulled like 90% of the time. But we can at least try. He is the much more annoying dragon on the healer. Do I happen to know how many bullions we're able to get at this point? I could add up how many I've spent. But remind me after the key, because I don't have the brain space to tank and do math at the same time. I have spent all of mine on just items, so. From drops 14. Oh, that's true. If you did the. Like when it was the Mythic Dungeon Weekly, that rewarded 2 extra bullions. And I think there's one of those coming up either next week or the week after. They could have changed it with the patch, but I know there was one on the calendar pretty soon. Yeah, thanks for answering that, Tyrix. I think can't pull up the calendar while in combat. Of course we can't. Yeah, next week is the dungeon event, so it'll be a bonus 2 from that next week. It's a huge part of the gear evoker strategy, yeah, for sure. Even if you don't upgrade them, getting a bunch of like good raid items at 493 is really, really good. Alright, now here's where we need to be careful, because old Thunderhead does patrol around here. And he's very easy to facepull, and if you facepull him when you're not expecting to in the middle of one of these packs, things can go south real fast. And I'm gonna put a skull on him. Oh, these guys ran the other way. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. Rugod Rod, what do I think is the current best tank? The only one I played in the pre-patch so far is Prot Warrior, and it feels very, very good. On the beta, I think it's a toss-up right now between Blood DK and Guardian Druid as far as what's strongest. I think Brewmaster also feels pretty strong. I find Prot Warrior the most fun. But if you're looking for like what's going to be the meta, I mean, with the big caveat that tuning is very much ongoing, and this could change literally any day. Oh, maybe I should have waited. With that caveat, right now, oh no. Oh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, with that caveat, right now, Guardian and Blood DK seem to be performing the best. Think I'm really Guardian. Yeah, Guardian with Elun's Chosen as your hero talents is a lot of fun. Lunar Beam is pretty sick, and you can get like ridiculous amounts of cooldown reduction on it. I don't know if we're actually gonna make it through. We're not. No. Okay. This is not good. Going into shield wall here. Oh, and there's an afflicted going off. No chance. Alright, we're just gonna have to deal with Thunderhead. We still got like heaps of time. Oh, watch that breath. Watch that breath. Why is he just waddling all the way over there? Okay. Wasn't too bad. Yeah, I would say if you want to play the strongest tank and you want to like play whatever the meta class is, you probably need to try to level them all pretty quickly. It's like not only is tuning on going on the beta right now, it will probably continue all the way through Heroic Week. And I think especially with the updates to Myth Track gear going to 6 upgrade levels instead of 4, like you don't want to be falling behind on whatever your main is going to end up being. probably, yeah, just finish up boss. This guy's just taking the scenic route over there. Why did I use Avatar there? That was dumb. Alright, looks like we're good to go here. I was a little bit late on spell reflecting that Storm Slam. Because I was late, I missed the second one too. That is big, feels bad. Yeah, I'll reflect the next one though. Next... Nope, didn't. How does Prot Warrior feel as far as survivability? So I'm mainly coming this from the pre-patch perspective right now. Because I haven't tested it a lot on the beta after the nerfs yet. But I'm on live right now, it feels pretty good. Like, you definitely need your healer to survive over the course of a full fight. But you can generally survive pretty long on your own, and the incoming damage is generally very, very smooth. Like, with current gear levels, you have 100% uptime on shield block easily, which means you block every melee attack, and you have a pretty high chance to crit block, which makes stuff do just like tiny amounts of damage to you. We got 2 Blaze Binder's Hoofs. So yeah, incoming damage is extremely smooth. You have plenty of time to react if you're in danger, and Prot has really, really good cooldowns for dealing with all of that. So I think it's in a really good spot right now, and I think it's going to be in a pretty good spot in War Within as well. We'll see how tuning ends up. So you sacked Waz, died to it, and then took the beers into Thunderhead an accident. It's all good. Yeah, skipping Thunderhead, like, I feel like in principle is the right move, but it never works out in my keys. Yeah, Blood DK is pretty awesome on beta too. Blood was the one I tested the most after the nerfs, because on paper it looked like it was going to be the hardest hit, but it actually still feels pretty good. Alright, I can upgrade my gloves now. And we have no more direct upgrades. I am going to upgrade my neck next. But that is not going to happen tonight, because I need 58 more crests to be able to do that. Alright, that is going to do it for me tonight on stream. Thank you everyone for stopping by, hanging out, chatting, lurking, watching. I really appreciate all you guys. I had so much fun tonight, and I look forward to more keys with you guys and just more streams in general. I'll probably not be streaming tomorrow. Just as far as like big picture scheduling stuff goes, I'm trying to give myself 1 weeknight and 1 weekend night off, just to make sure I'm not burning myself out with the expansion coming in. So I may be online for those who are on my friends list, but I'm probably not going to be streaming. Might just do a couple of keys and then like maybe work on some videos and call it an early night. But thank you all again for hanging out, and I hope to see you all next time, probably Sunday night. So until then, farewell everybody.